Today we visit one of the most underrated grounds in the Premier League, Molineux Stadium, also known as the home to Wolverhampton Wanderers. In my personal opinion, is very underrated. Despite having its bad reviews and people not liking the away end, Molineux has a lot of character and is definitely one of the best in the league. And today we take a trip to Wolves as they take on Europe-chasing Brentford. Brentford currently sitting 9th, whereas Wolves sitting in a comfortable 14th. But for Brentford, if they can win and Chelsea finish 6th or 7th, it all gets interesting. An 8th place finish with Chelsea finishing 6th or 7th and Chelsea winning the Conference League would grant Brentford a spot in the Conference League for next season. So it's going to be a tasty one. Let's get to Molineux. Well, here we are then on the road again for nearly a final time. There's still one more to come, so stay tuned for that next week. But we're off to Wolves today. Bit different, but Premier League action. We'll see what happens. Wolves lost their last 3 games. I mean, their season is pretty much over. They're not going to get relegated. They can't really finish any higher than 14th, so their season's over. But for Brentford, still something to play for. I mean, they need some results to go their way today. Newcastle, Chelsea both need to drop points, but will Mbeumo and Wissa get on that score sheet because they're dynamite at the minute? What do you think, Big Andy?
Well, bit of a close one to call. I'd like to see the Wolves get a win, but I can't see I think Brentford a good side. I think it'll be 2-1 Brentford today.
Well, you have a little bit of history with Wolves because you used to come watching them a lot.
Yeah, I used to have a season ticket there for 5 years when I was mad in the younger days. But it'd be nice to go back. We haven't been to Molineux for about 3 years, so it'd be good to go back and see him again.
Yeah, so hopefully I guess Wolves can win as we're going today, but I can't see past Brentford winning either because Brentford got something to play for. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Brentford, but hopefully Wolves do score. Let's get to Wolves. Well, here we are then, touchdown in Wolverhampton, got a little walk to the ground, so let's get walking and get to Molineux. Well, we've touched down on Wolves now, and it's an interesting seat for certain. We're up in the gods, but it feels very weird, very steep almost like. But the away fans are obviously to our left in this stand that everyone always moans about as the away end. I mean, obviously because it's a bit of an odd view, but I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. I think Brentford definitely going to push for it, but they've got some quality players. You can see, obviously, this is all the Brentford fans near. This is the away end, and it's very overheated by a lot of fans. But that's obviously because it's hard to create an atmosphere if all your fans are spread out across here. But from a Wolves perspective, you're going to try and make it so the home atmosphere is better than the away, because then the players might play better. But it's going to be interesting for a bit of Premier League action today. But as we are here at Molineux, let's hear what Big Andy has to say for today's game.
Random facts with Big Andy.
So Wolves are finishing their 7th consecutive season in the Premier League, and I suppose the question that I would pose going forward is, can they continue to sell players at the rate that they're doing and preserve their status? Because in the last 5 seasons they've done business to at least the value of 325 million. And let's look at some of those quality players that have left. So Jota went for 44, Gibbs-White went for 29, Neto went for 60, Kilman went for 48, Nunez went for 62, Neves 55 and Collins 27, and there have been loads more. So let's see what happens in the summer, because the big rumour is that Cunha's off to Manchester United, probably in the region again of 50 mil. So let's see what happens, let's see who they bring in the summer. And on to Brentford. Now, they are about to finish their 4th consecutive season in the Premier League. They've kind of established themselves as another Bournemouth. So well done to them, because I think for a club of that size, that's a tremendous achievement. Even selling players like Ivan Toney for 40 million in the process. Now, they currently reside in the G-Tech Community Stadium. They've been in there since 2020. Cost 71 million. Capacity is 17,250, and they left Griffin Park. Now, that's one ground that I'd like to have been to, but never got the opportunity to do so. And one of the unique things about that old ground was it had a pub on every corner of the ground. Shame I never went there.
Well, when you're up in the Midlands, you've got to do it the proper way. Chicken bolty, top stuff. All the lineups are out, and it's going to be an interesting one today. Obviously, lots of Premier League quality, so it's going to be interesting to see how they do. Players like Cunha, a very good player for Wolves, their top goal scorer, and I mean, for Brentford, they have got players like Mbeumo and Wissa is starting in the side. Though, something I do want to touch upon, for Wolves, getting up to the seats is not for the weak. Well, a very good turnout from the Brentford fans today. I mean, fair play, last game of the season, they're going to be hoping for that Europe spot today. Well, here we go then, here come the teams for today. Brentford versus Wolves, the fire is off. What is going to go on in this Premier League last day of the season clash? And we're underway. Well, I've got to say, the leg room at Wolves ain't amazing, but the view is good. We made it to 10 minutes into the game, and it's looking like it's going to be a close one today. Well, 16 minutes in, Brentford definitely finding their way back into the game, but Wolves do look like they're good on the counter. Well, it's 20 minutes in it, and it is that man we said to watch out for him, Bryan Mbeumo, and you knew he was going to be on the score sheet, but Wolves actually don't deserve to probably be losing the game. It's been very close, very end-to-end. I mean, it's an entertaining game for the neutral, certainly, but Wolves got to play with some freedom. I mean, the game means nothing to them. Brentford, obviously, that is a massive goal for them, seeing what the other results do. Well, 27 minutes in, and as it stands, Brighton are losing to Tottenham, so Brentford move up to 8th. Now they're relying on Chelsea to lose. Well, 5 minutes to go till half-time, and I think there's definitely more goals in this game. It's very, very open. Good. Well, it is half-time here at Molineux, and it's currently 1-0 to the away side, Brentford. And I mean, the game is very open. I think there's more goals to come in this. Wolves playing with a lot of freedom, because nothing happens if they lose this game or they win. It literally just means they stay about the same. They stay up anyway. Brentford results are currently going their way, but they're going to need it to stay like that, and they need Chelsea to drop points. But hopefully, second half, we see another goal. I mean, Wissa he's looking a quality player. I think he might get on the score sheet today. But Wolves, they've definitely had the chances. I mean, that one at the end of the half, that would have been an absolute worldie. But hopefully, the second half with another goal. And the team's back out for the second half. Some brilliant play by Brentford. I mean, that was quality, that, but bad news for them because Brighton have just scored to us 1-1, which means Brentford dropped to 9th. So even if they win, it doesn't matter. They can't get Conference League. I mean, everyone thought he was in. How's he missed? Oh my God, it was so open for him. All he had to do was tap it in and he's hit it wide. Everyone thought he went in. I mean, out of absolutely nothing, Wolves have scored a ball over the top and a volley smashed into the top corner. I mean, that was unreal, but a goal for Wolves, definitely out of nowhere, but I mean, they deserve it. They've been attacking all game. Now, Wolves got to get momentum and go for that second. I mean, they definitely deserve to score at least one because they've been having so many chances, and finally they put one in the net, and it was an absolute belter at it too. I mean, we've got 5 minutes plus added, and I can honestly see another goal in this game. Well, I don't know if there's any sentimental reason behind that, but Wolves have just changed their goalkeeper in like the 88th minute. What? That was so random. All I'm saying, Brentford have a corner. Imagine this keeper's just comes on and concedes. That could be a story. Well, it is full time here outside of Molineux and it's ended 1-1. Points are shared today, and I mean, it's the final day of the season. Both teams, obviously, I mean, for Brentford, there was some pride on the game, but it wouldn't matter if they won anyway because Brighton finished above them, Chelsea won, so all of it didn't really matter. But for both teams, a pretty decent season. Wolves obviously staying in the Premier League another season, they'll be happy with that. And Brentford, I think that's one of their highest finishes, so they'll definitely be pleased with that. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and look forward to the next one next week on Sunday. Look out for it. See you in the next one. Bosh!